Pep, after that game and result, where do you think this tie sits now?
This tie, sorry?
Where do you think this tie is? What chance do you think your team has got of getting through?
Well, a little bit less than when we were 2-1, for example. So, yeah, it's a 4-game time we play in a row against Madrid here. The previous 3 we were much better than them, and today was tight. In certain moments they have chances that Ederson was our best player, and but sometimes happen there. How many times a team is better and after that the result doesn't work? And I think they started really well the first 15 minutes after we took the game. We played really good with the ball. The second half they could not have the passes that we need to play, and we want to attack so quick, and when you attack so quick against the strikers that they have at front, it's more difficult. But after the 2-1, it happened, the resume a little bit this season. So many games happen against Feyenoord, against Sporting de Lisboa, against Brentford in Premier League, and Man United, and many games like at the end we give away. So we give away for ourselves, and in that level it's so difficult. It's not the first time, unfortunately. It happened many times, and that's why it's difficult.
Pep, how do you stop that? You've just been through some of the games where your team has conceded goals, particularly late on. How do you stop that?
We talk about that, but how? So we have to know that the mistakes in some areas, and when we are there, so it's difficult to manage, but yeah, happen many times.
Hi Pep, I know previously you said it's not a psychological thing, that it's just bad decisions, that's all, with regard to these mistakes, but is it becoming a bit of a vicious circle? It's almost becoming its own problem, this conceding of late goals, that your players, it's in their heads a little bit, oh no, here we go again.
No, but when you are 1-2-1 and psychological, we'll see, we stop to play and we are scary, and the opponent continue to attack, and after could understand, we are, but in the moment at 2-1, nothing wrong happened. So we are maybe more closer to create chances than them, and after happened what happened. So, but it's not about a specific player, so it would be easy if every player do the same. It's many situations to read what you have to do, what you have to read in that situations, and we are not able to do it.
Right. Did you think the kicking out from the back put you under, in particular from your keeper, put you under a lot of pressure playing out that way? Did you think it could be managed a bit better at 2-1?
Yeah, Eddie decided to play long ball, was not a good kick, and score a goal. So maybe we play short and we lose the ball and said, why I play long ball? So the players take decisions in the moment, you know that? And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. The composure that we have to manage the situations, today we are not able, but not now. It's not now, it's not today. It happened many times. And yeah, so reflect and think, and maybe in the future it's not going to happen, and be brave and courage and go forward for the next games. So it's what it is. So the previous games, it was the way we played. We have to, manage and win for a big margin. It didn't happen. Today was tighter. So I'm quite honest with myself. So Madrid had chances and play good with the ball, when in the past didn't happen. All the time is ball away, and today the association that they have is higher than the past. And in the moments that we should have that situation, we could not manage it. But yeah, we arrived in the last minute with the result, and we could not
Can't be surprised about this anymore. They've done it time and time again.
But Peter, I've got to cut you off, because we've been getting strong looks from the Real Madrid press team outside the door, because we've had the likes of Jude Bellingham and even Brahim Diaz waiting a few moments. So we're going to get them to join us. Brahim's here. Brahim, vente.
Come on.
Sorry.
Come on in.
Sorry.
Here, you get this mic.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Well, congratulations. Come back to a place that you know very well. You didn't want to celebrate when you got that equaliser. talk us through how you're feeling.
Yeah, I feel very good because, of course, we are one step closer to what we want to be in the next round. I think job is not finished. Of course, it's a good result. And about my celebration, yeah, I've been here years, and I'm glad that I'm here. And they helped me a lot to improve and to be the person I am today. So I just say sorry to them. Of course, it's a goal, and after I think I make a little bit of celebration, but. That's all I can say. Thank you for them because they made me the person I am today.
You're not that sorry because you're going into next week at home with that advantage. 2 minutes after coming off the bench, you got that equaliser. What was the message from Carlo?
Do what you can do, and that's all. Do what you can do, and then after defensively help the team. But yeah, he say be you and go inside, and that's what happens.
And just very quickly, in terms of the game plan, people have been talking about Manchester City looking frail and not being able to hold leads. Your teammates here actually.
Just see what I found, you know?
Hey.
I'll bring it.
Both goal scorers.
You have to share this microphone.
Perfect.
Jude, you guys like
No, I hold it for you today. Okay, we'll hold together. No.
Jude, I was saying you guys like breaking hearts here. You got the third goal. What was the game plan from Carlo? Because I was just saying to Brahim that of late Manchester City has struggled to hold leads and they have looked weak defensively.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter what kind of form they're in. You know, the quality they have is unbelievable. No matter where you play them, it's so difficult. I think our game plan was to try and frustrate them without the ball, and then with the ball, use what we had of the ball as usefully as possible. I think we did that in the end. Managed to take a few chances. I think we had a lot more, but we took the ones that we needed to and left with a win.
And then just in terms of going into this game, so much talk about, what was that
Keeps
about?
looking at me like that.
Yeah, you're right.
No, but going into this game, there was so much talk about the key players you were missing in defence. How do you feel you overcame that today?
I think individuals just stepped up, if I'm being honest. We had 2 of the 4 defenders who were midfielders. Tchouaméni obviously doesn't play there, Fede doesn't play there. Furlan's obviously had the knock on his wrist, and Asensio's only been playing professional football for 4 or 5 months. I think it's a credit to their individual ability, really, how they played tonight, and yeah, they're a big part of why we won.
Someone in the studio wasn't very happy with you. You're on his turf here. You didn't show his celebration. Of course, talking about Michael.
I can't do his celebration on his turf. That's disrespectful, you know what I mean?
Is it?
Is that a love? You think so?
I don't know.
I think that's more disrespectful.
To him. He asked you to do it. Why didn't you do it?
It's wrong timing, you know.
Wrong timing.
If I score again, maybe. No.
Okay.
Come back.
Are we going to see it at some point?
I hope so. If I score again, then yeah.
And just very quickly, ¿se lo hablas en español?
También.
Sí.
¿Sí?
Él habla muy bien.
¿Sí?
Sí.
You're getting better?
Sí.
Okay, all right,
Puedo.
nice to hear. He's getting better. He says, Ibrahim says that he
Hablas
talks
muy
to him
bien.
in
Sí,
Spanish.
sí. Con mi profesor.
Sí, ¿verdad? Bien. Muy bien.
Okay,
muy
well,
bien.
thank you guys, goal
What a guy.
scorers. You take the advantage next week at the leg at home. See you, take care.
Muchas
Then
gracias.
we're getting told off there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, take care. Peter's still here. Do you want a quick word with the guys in the studio? Micah, you heard that he felt bad about doing the celebration here.
I know.
They couldn't do the celebration today. Not a chance. No. Good.
Big man.
Okay,
But you know what's
you'll
wrong
do it
with
that a
next
long
week
time ago.
when you're there, maybe.
On celebrations.
And he scored.
So Brahim didn't celebrate when he scored, but when Jude scored, he celebrated with him. What's that all about? You know?
I don't know, maybe Micah's got a response for that.
No response, no. I'm feeling down in the dumps today. Leave me alone.
Micah, do you think Man City's got a chance next week on this result?
No, I think anything can happen in football. I thought Man City was a lot better today. I don't think Real Madrid, okay, they had a lot of chances, but they didn't wipe the floor with them. Man City had their chances as well. I think it'd be more even, and City have got to go for it. I mean...
You think it'd be more even in the Bernabeu?
I do, yeah.
Why?
Because City have got to go for it.
They went for it tonight.
They didn't go for it. They sat in a low block at times in that first half and then went forward at the right times. You're not saying that? You're just about to do analysis on it before.
Brilliant. Well, we'll hope to bring you more reaction from the coaches.
Me and him have had our first lovers tiff.
We're hoping to get Pep in here, aren't we?
Yeah, and Carlo.
And Carlo. So see what they have to say.
How do you say Carlo?
Carlo.
Oh, wow. Carlo. Lived in Spain, did we?
That's Italian, isn't it?
A little bit. Don't hate my car. All you have to do is tell me to give you some lessons and maybe you'll be lucky.
The Londoners back.
How do you say Carlo in Scouse?
Carlo.
Kate, we'll be back with you shortly when we've got more interviews.
All right, sounds good. Welcome back. Well, City fans took a pop at Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr. tonight. Remember how Real Madrid boycotted the Ballon d'Or because they thought that Vinny should have won it, not Rodri. So this is Manchester City having a bit of a swipe at Real Madrid ahead of the game.
Well, it wasn't a bit of a swipe. It's the fans, wasn't it? Come on, let's not make this
What
a
do
bigger. You come on.
So it's not a swipe. What is it then?
Well, no, it was a swipe, but it's a swipe from the fans. It's not a swipe from the club, is it?
It's
I wasn't
absolutely
making out like it
ridiculous.
was
Why
official.
would you do that? What, I know I'm not laughing at a joke, right? What do you gain from that? Even if it's the fans?
It's a bit of banter with the fans. Come on.
Wait, why? Why annoy people? Why wind someone up? Do it at the end of the game if you've beat them and knocked them out. Why are you getting involved in that?
Celebration priest again.
I am the celebration. Oh, don't start me on that today.
Louis Skelly.
Don't start on that, honestly. But that, I don't know what you get out of it. What you gain out of that?
It's a bit of fun between the fans.
Well, it's not funny tonight, is it? That'll be all over the Madrid press.
It is for Vinny Jr. now. Last laugh. Whatever.
Oh, look at that. Go on, Vinny.
Vinny Jr. had the last laugh on this one. Player of the match. You know what? It hasn't necessarily been his best season so far, but that was a good game from him, Thierry.
Yeah, he does. He does usually in big games. He does do what he needs to do. Jamie, you seems animated on that one, huh?
What's that? Sorry?
Bothered you?
I just don't like things. You know what? You know, if I was a Man City player, okay. You know, if I was coming out and I was, say, Steven Gerrard had won the Ballon d'Or, and we were coming out and we were playing Real Madrid, and he'd beaten one of their players, that'd annoy me. If I was a Liverpool player, thinking, it's like a jinx.
Do you think you're easily riled, though?
No, it's just. No,
I mean, come on.
I mean, you make a habit of it, winding me up. But I don't like stuff like that. Why wind up some of the best players in the world, top level footballers? I know Madrid acted like babies not going there, but you act like the proper club. You know, everyone laughed at Real Madrid for not going to the Ballon d'Or, whether it was Vinicius Jr. or Ancelotti not picking up the Manager of the Year award. The whole team didn't go. That was embarrassing for a club like Real Madrid, just because they haven't won it one season. Someone else got the Ballon d'Or. So Man City don't resort to what they were doing. Have the bit of class.
It should be better than that.
It should be a big banner.
Oh my God! It's not that deep.
Well, it will be. Well, I'll tell you what. I bet you that is on the front pages of Marca tomorrow, and it'll be. I'm telling you.
What do you know about Marca?
Marca and Ass. They're the two papers.
Okay.
Who told you that, Titi?
No, I know. I'm aware of these things. I keep up with Spanish football.
Anyway, highlights. Can we start with the game, please?
Yes, we want to start with the game.
Yes.
What are we going to start with?
Real Madrid. A couple of chances early doors. I mean, it was just wonderful play. See that little nutmeg there from Vinicius, and then that link up with Mbappe. Wonderful ball, the outside of the foot. And then the only criticism, maybe could have gone across the goalkeeper a little bit more. Man City just being done a little bit of that high line, and they had the warning signs in that first half. But good save from Ederson in the end.
Yeah, and listen, it was a big surprise that Real Madrid didn't score before half-time. Some of the football, I thought this was brilliant. It was almost like a training game, really, and they probably should just still make the extra pass. So often you see teams in that situation, whoever the first player is gets the chance, he has a shot, but in training, no more often than not, you'd make the extra pass, but he probably should knock it there to Mbappe for the open goal, but it was brilliant football.
And obviously they scored through that movement. This is what I was talking about Alan. Right back is not there, move the centre back out of his position. Then when there is a run from Guardiola like that serves you the ball on the platter for you to finish. We all know he can do that. In the box, we all know he's lethal, but that pass from Guardiola, this is what I'm talking about. That's a 9. That's what a 9 needs to do, regardless of what it is. Pass the ball. Guardiola does ever so well. I think he's been good this season for City, and obviously Alan finishes it.
And then Real Madrid with more chances. I was getting nervous at this point, Kate. Takes a little deflection off Akanji. Vinicius was delicious, wasn't he? He really was, but yeah. I started to worry at this point because Real Madrid was just starting to get turning.
And this is Haaland hitting the bar. I must say, listen, we've done analysis before. the game, Thierry talked about Haaland, but that was a proper centre-forward performance now.
Yeah, yeah.
In terms of, you know, he got his goal, he got a couple of goals, one was a penalty, but he hits the bar here, he was involved, he was running channels, wasn't he, Thierry?
I really like the way he played. It's not, like I said, about what you created or whatever, the way he played and the way he helped his team, especially when his team was low, as you can see here. But I mean, this one, that reminds me of a goal of Sylvain Wiltord, Everton away. I was injured, but he scored and we won a game 2002, I think, season, and we won the double. Sylvain scored the exact same goal, but the opposite way. I mean, it's a miss kick. I call it whatever you want, but the ball is in, and Mbappe scored.
Very lucky, yeah?
Very, yeah.
And then the penalty incident with Philip Foden. You were saying to you, he needs to drive more.
Yes.
Exactly that. I think now you see on the second angle here. I didn't think it was much at the first stand, but if you see it there, Ceballos on Foden. The big man is going to step up, but you see it obvious there. I think it was the right decision. Penalty call. And then, who steps up?
Oh.
No, I lost my train of thought.
I lost my train of thought. Well, talk to me about this, because looking forward now, it's a 3-2 win for Real Madrid. It's an away win, yes, but away goals don't count the same as they used to, right, in this current
They're
format.
still in with a chance, aren't they?
So how open do you still
No,
consider?
I mean, on tonight's performance, I mean, the way Man City leaking goals, you wouldn't go there feeling confident. But I think because they've got to score a goal, and there was parts of their game today I thought it was very good. I'm not going to lie. When Akanji went off, there was a different team. Obviously, Kovacic comes into midfield, Stone drops into centre-back. They just lost the rhythm a little bit. And we've not talked about Grealish as well. Grealish was playing really well until he went off. We don't know what's up with him. Hopefully he's all right. So
should we make a bet about Manchester City going?
There's no chance Man City.
Why are you making ridiculous statements like that? No chance.
I don't see any way Manchester City can go through.
Do you remember last time we made one of these statements, TT?
Don't involve me in your battle.
They've got to beat Real Madrid in the Bernabeu by two goals. Have I got that right? Yeah. Yeah. So you think this Man City team who went to Arsenal got beat 5-1, just been beat at home 3-2? Don't forget Real Madrid haven't got their own back four. They haven't even got their own two centre backs.
Anything can happen in football, Jamie. You know that. Did you think he was going to bring AC Milan when he won the Champions League? He was 3-0 down. No. Touché. This is the first time I've seen you quiet.
Hey, I'm not getting. If you want to talk about AC Milan 3, Liverpool 3, I'll speak about that all night. Don't worry about that. Man City got no chance of going through.
Ooh.
TT, you want a casting vote?
Leave me alone.
No, come on, let's hear your thoughts.
No. That's their battle.
How open is the time?
We're not giving Real Madrid enough credit,
the time
by
is
the
not
way.
that correct. The time is not that open. I'm with Micah. Anything can happen in football. We've seen it before. He is the guy that can get told about it the most. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. You coming back against Milan in 45 minutes like that. I mean,
Real Madrid have played their right winger at right back. Yeah. They've had a midfield player at centre back, a backup centre back as well, and they've gone to Man City and won 3-2. I mean, what they've done tonight is absolutely fantastic.
I agree with that. They've been very good.
Yeah.
I just don't see it personally, but anything can happen. I agree with Micah.
Well, maybe we'll find out on Sky next week what happens.
Oh, in the mixer.
In the absence of table time, it's got to be in the mixer. So, Kate, Thierry, Jamie, Micah, we'll be here with you for the next hour or so, but we're going to go straight out to Manchester, where Peter Schmeichel and Anita Jones were watching Manchester City get beaten 3-2 by Real Madrid. What do we make of it?
Yeah, well, Kate, it feels like a bit of a familiar story when it comes to Manchester City. We saw them collapse against PSG, losing 4-2 despite having the lead. It's happened yet again in the dying moments. We heard the guys talking about the role that Edison played in particular. Peter, I wanted to get your take on things.
Well, first and foremost, I think, Man City lost control when John Stones went to the back four. And that's not to say anything bad about Kovacic, but John Stones was absolutely fantastic in this game. Controlled that midfield, binded the two, so the front players and the defenders. He was absolutely fantastic. And of course, injuries in this game plays a big part. I have to say that. But when we get to it, you can't, at this level, you can't make mistakes like most of the second goal for me that they concede. It's not brilliant. First of all, that's a terrible kick. That is not the best kick in the world. Now, there's so many chances here to not concede the goal. This is such an acute angle. It's an easy thing for the goalkeeper there to come out, either catch a ball or get the ball saved for a corner kick, and he doesn't. It bounces straight back into the mixer. where Brahim Diaz is. I mean, you see how many blue shirts there are. No one reacts. Kovacic doesn't react. I think that's what's it. This, I mean, we can argue this forever. Is that a goalkeeping mistake? I think that is a mistake there by Kovacic. That's Rico Lewis not clearing the ball. Is he supposed to come out there? Well, no. Sometimes you just don't know. Are you doing the right thing? If you don't come out, you know, is he going to take it down? It's going to be an even harder situation. You make your decision now. He's making it. Yeah, nothing's happening here. And then that happens. Is it a mistake? It's not the best goalkeeping in the world, absolutely not. But I think as a team, they have to take collective responsibility. They can't just leave this at Ederson's door. I think, you know, losing this game was unnecessary. I thought they played really well. We talked about Man City playing their best game for months, up until they didn't play their best game. And
maybe you jinxed them.
Me? Oh, come on, don't leave it. Don't get me. No. I was very impressed with the way they played right from the start, and then of course he had to make the changes, and I think that played a really, really big part in the rhythm, the way they played. And Real Madrid is Real Madrid. They always do this.